What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kiani Savage, back with another edition of the real Kiani Savage, but now Kiani's Ambition. We'll get into that a little later. But I'm coming to you guys today in my work truck. But to talk about like side effects and stuff that I have. It was a question that had came up before. So I figured that I'll just go ahead and dive in on the topic of the side effects that I have. All side effects with everybody else will be different, and it can be different. Not everyone go through the same thing. Some of us do, some of us don't. Some of us have some of the same side effects, but at a different level or different escalation. But let's get into it. Okay, so one of my most common side effects that I've had from being on testosterone, legitimately, I can say, is my crazy sleep patterns. I go through spats to where as though I can sleep whole days and be up 4 days. Or I'll go days without sleep, and then when I sleep, I crash. Like, it's crazy. My sleep patterns, because of my lifestyle and because I'm trying to implement an actual schedule to where as though my body won't have those crashing moments or those moments to where as though my body feels like it still has too much energy and I'm just up for long periods of time. But that's one of the most common ones that I deal with. And it's one of the most annoying ones, I can honestly say. It sucks, because when you really want to go to sleep and you can't, that's the biggest issue. So my second would be my face. Starting testosterone, I had acne, but it wasn't bad to the point where it is now. Like, I have spats to where as though my face will clear up, and then out of nowhere, boom, I have a whole field of blackheads, pimples, and things of that nature, and it has caused a lot of dark spots and things, like you can see. But I'm working on a regimen that I've been working on lately to try and clear up my face. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that on acne. I mean, I get it on my face. Sometimes I get it on my arms. I get them on my back. I mean, I've been getting them on my legs lately, so it's a difference. It's just before testosterone, I was just getting on my face and nowhere else, but now I'm getting them in so many different areas. It's kind of crazy. But okay, outside of my sleep pattern, bad acne, my third will honestly be my mood swings. It's not something that commonly happens. It's not an everyday thing. I have my moments to where as though I am extremely happy and got energy out that, wazoo, and I don't know what to do with it. Then there's days where I just don't feel like being bothered. I mean, a lot of people say that that's just this, everything that I'm saying is normal, but to me, I was never like this before, so I feel like the testosterone has something to do with it. But I mean, my mood swings fluctuate. There's days where my anxiety is at a peak. There's days where my depression is at a peak. There's days where I just want to be a big ass baby for no reason. And it's just like, okay, I need hugs, loves, and booty rubs. Okay, don't take me serious, but the booty rub. But anyway, they fluctuate like a lot. And like I said, on this journey, you'll deal with a lot of different things that you're not used to dealing with before. That will surprise you. Like, surprise you. Okay. It's not the most common, the one that I'm getting ready to put out there. But I have had spats of spotting and bleeding because I do still have my female genitalia. I haven't gotten to point of top surgery or bottom surgery yet, but this is the most one that I hate the most, because it really kicks in my gender dysphoria to the point where I have days that I just don't want to do anything. I don't feel masculine. I cry. It's a very, very common side effect. For me, I can't say that it will be for you, but it's the most touchy subject to me, and I hate it. But I am planning to go ahead and get these parts removed very soon, because when I say spats, it's starting to happen a little bit more than what it should. And you know, every time it happens, you know, they'll up my dosage because of course you know, estrogen is fighting with the testosterone, and that's what's causing, you know, the spotting and sometimes actual 2-day 3-day bleeding. But you know, before testosterone, I did suffer from endometriosis. So for me, those spotting and those spatful moments, they're gonna happen regardless whether I want them to or not, until I get my female genitalia removed and or female organs, you know. So that's just what I deal with. Don't know about anyone else, but I'm quite sure there's a lot of brothers that I have out here that are going through the same thing when it comes down to these bleeding or, you know, spotting spats. And last but not least, I do get frequent headaches. And before that, before testosterone, I used to get headaches, but it wasn't twice a week, 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times a week type thing, or the body aches. I have body aches from prior injuries and things of that nature, so sometimes I can tell, sometimes I can't tell, but I know when I'm actually having a body ache due to the testosterone and due to my body physically changing, something else is expanding, or, you know, whatever. In those areas, once they start to change, you know, outside of facial and all of that, you know, you have frequent headaches, frequent body aches. And I mean, that's not something that happens all the time, but I do experience it at least 3 to 4, maybe 5 times out of a month. And I've learned to deal with it on my own, not taking any medications or anything. It's just more so of taking a hot shower and, you know, relaxing if it's a headache and, you know, things of that nature. But, you know, like I said, it's going to be different for everyone moving forward with your journey. But these are just these are all of what I go through as far as my side effects. I don't have too many other side effects outside of the ones that I named. But, you know, as I stated, you know, keep in touch with your doctor when you are experiencing different things. Make sure that you are taking the correct dosage. All right, guys, so with that being said, those are my top side effects that I go through. And like I said, I've been working with my doctors to get everything in order, start getting my procedures done, etc., etc. But I hope you guys like. I hope you guys are willing to share, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next video. I got a lot of good information coming. I got a lot of great news coming. New things that I'm adding to my journey. I have an event coming up that it's really got me stepping out of my element. But I think it's going to be a good chapter for me, guys. 2022, I said was going to be my year, and it has been my year. But without further ado, peace.